Let's go. We coming this year, nigga. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas.
Salute, brothers. So as promised, I'm gonna tell you this story. I tried to night before last, but I was having audio issues, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm tired." It's the story of when the C-Ram saved me. Um, for those of you that have no idea what a C-Ram is, I know my Navy guys do, and some of my Air Force guys, and now Army and Marine. C-Ram is an automated system that they use to take out mortars, aircraft, rockets. You know, hence the term C-Ram. It pretty much dumps a whole lot of lead downrange, real quick, real damn quick. Each engagement is like 30K. It can engage up to 8 targets, maybe more at a time. And when that bitch get to spitting, you don't want to be nowhere in front of the business center. It has a unique sound. Nah, that's that Vulcan cannon going off. So the year was 2009. We just landed into Bath/Bagram, and we were all excited because we flew in from Houston, and from Houston they flew us into Dubai, and from Dubai we finally land in Bagram, and we all amped up like, yeah, we made it. After about 45 minutes of waiting on the airfield in the dark, not knowing what the fuck going on, Batman had a bunch of the little glow sticks or whatever, trying to direct us. Yeah, come over here. Y'all stand there. Do this, do that. Woo woo. You know, we green as grass. We ain't know. We finally get sent over to billeting, and then we're looking at getting our destinations, our final destinations that we're going to, and broken up like in the groups because you know different people had different jobs. We make it to the little billeting area for the new arrivals. We still amped like, yeah, you can't tell us nothing. We over here, we about to get this money. We about to get balling out control. You know what I'm saying? We made it. Right then out the blue, all we heard was thump, 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 thump. We didn't know what the fuck that was. We quickly learned what that thunk sound is. I don't have an exact count on how many, but I recall 12 impacts. They had just lobbed off how many mortars and how many rockets at us. And we all green, so we still standing up. We don't know, everybody else getting down. We like, what the fuck? Instead of following suit, we're standing the fuck up. That was the first time I heard it. The C-RAM engaged and fireworks, family, fireworks. Bright as fuck. I had no idea that motherfucker was even that goddamn close. Well, the place they had us in Bagram was like right by the perimeter. Right by the perimeter. Why they were stationed there, I do not know. It made no goddamn sense to me. But we were there nonetheless. That motherfucker engaged and took out damn near everyone. Couple of them flew past and landed and hit the airfield. We were just standing on. That was day one. My first day. Oh, my first night, I should say. That should have been a great indicator as to what my time in that place was going to be like. But being young and dumb and ambitious, I'm thinking, okay, it's a one-off. There was another spot some of y'all may be familiar with by the name of Chimkani. They had some shit over there too. In a nutshell, everything from the good old balloons that could spot you from a mile away or a few miles away to that C-RAM. That thing took out multiple attacks. But the funny part is it worked on a tracking system, and the so-called insurgents figured out a way around it. They would weld a mortar launcher to the bed of their pickup and pretty much just drive and gun it. And just let that jump, let them jumps go indiscriminately. It's not like in the movies where, you know, they start walking them in on you. Nah, bro. They would just drive and let loose, drive, let loose, drive, let loose, drive, let loose. They figured out if they cut a wing off the mortar, it added more of a wobble, so it was harder for the C-RAM to track it. Anyway, I'm doing my job. I'm on base. You know, young, 20-something, strapping young man, you know, out there doing what I do. And an attack comes. By now, I was used to it. You're being posed with the constant threat of death on a regular basis. You get really used to it. It's weird how the human mind reacts, but you get used to it. You don't flinch no more in the face of it. It's like if it happens, it happens. Fuck it. Oh, my bad. I forgot to mention I was on Bagram this time. I'm back in the little contractor village or KB. I can't say the last letter. Village. Floor village. Which is where the contractor stayed. There's an attack, and apparently one of these bitches got the wing cut off because the C-RAM couldn't track it. And that bitch is still coming. Bro, as tough as I was at the time, as resolute in my decision, like if it hit, it hit. Fuck it. It's still a hell of a fucking feeling to know a board is flying in your vicinity. It does something to you. So most people, they just sit back and they brace for impact and they go from there. Others are like, fuck it, they don't move. You can tell when a mortar is coming in and it's more or less going to hit somewhere close to you because it stops whistling. That noise is a very real thing. When you no longer hear that whistling, that's because that bitch is right overhead and you got some shit coming. Finally, at the last minute, the C-Ram took this bitch down. Pieces of hot ass fucking metal. Ugly ass shrapnel start raining down. And I'm stuck. I'm frozen in fucking place. Because I'm like, damn, this is how a nigga about to die. And I was froze right there. Like most people would tell you all their wins, but they ain't never gonna tell you their L's. I've been in situations where, excuse me, I would damn sure took a L, and in that moment I'm like, yep, lost this one. I'm just not how sure fucked up it's gonna be. That motherfucker shredded that mortar at the last minute, man. It's almost undescribable, that feeling. To know that's your ass. To know death coming. It ain't shit you could do. Ain't no running, ain't no ducking, ain't no none of that. That's your ass. And to have a piece of equipment like that be what saves your ass, it almost feels like divine intervention. Or at least that's the way I interpreted it. Because, you know, at that point I was a young, dumb full of cum, overly muscular, Billy badass motherfucker in my mind. You know what I mean? I was that dude. And I'm out here getting paid 6 figures and I'm slaying these military hoes like it ain't nothing. That mortar had my motherfucking name on it, champ. That joint had my motherfucking name on it. And the C-Ram took it down. I thought to myself many times after that, just how stupid I was for fucking standing there. Because everybody else was dug down. My dumb ass ain't that I didn't get the hint. Nigga follow suit. There were many more experiences similar to that. Where we take incoming or IDF, indirect fire. With that one and one other which I hit the hardest. That's when I was on Salerno and there wasn't no C-Ram. It's the reason why they called that motherfucker Rocket City. Because them bitches were allowed to fall. All they would do was send the helicopters up, the gunships up, to go deal with that issue. My baptism in the fire of what war is and how it really looks and how many people it affects was a very real thing, man. I met this one, this outside of the C-Ram stories. I met this one white broad Then went out on patrol because that was back during the time where they were transitioning women into more combat roles. This bitch had a fucking piece of rebar blown through her fucking leg, bro. Right through it perfectly, like right through her leg. Missed the bone, missed all the arteries, all that, missed all that important shit, and was just stuck in the white meat. It was a white broad, but the jump was stuck in the white meat. And they had to leave it in for a little while until they got her back to Salerno. That shit hit perfectly. She was lucky, but she was also unlucky. She was unlucky because she got hit, but she was lucky because the way she got hit, it was just lodged in the meat. It didn't destroy the bone in the process. None of that. I remember seeing her weeks later. She had crutches, was walking around with a limp. I imagine that was a career-ending injury. But old girl, she was still very happy-go-lucky. That part amazed me. It was a very strange thing. You learn a lot from it. The people that you hope get hit, they don't. The people you would prefer not to be around no more, they just make it and live. The ones you would prefer to keep being there, those are the ones that don't. Remember one incident, I think it was a group from Alaska. They had taken so many losses, they just pulled out early. There were a lot of good, wholesome, kind of salted earth people in that group. Even with them being from Alaska, they were like, it wasn't a lot of back and forth or racism or none of that. It was just straight up, they just didn't know. They got mobbed up so bad that their whole group pulled out early because they got mobbed. And people was mobbed the floor with them. Straight up. Like on the first day, going out as the transition was happening, as the old group was transitioning out and new groups coming in, they went out on patrol and got wiped. I remember that one, but I can't remember the name. That's one thing I've noticed. The more times pass, I can't remember names. I just remember events. And talking about it, it's therapeutic. But I don't remember their names no more, bro. There's been that many people. That I've seen come and go. Roll in and roll out in one way or another. But I do remember when their division came in, they didn't stay the full 12 months because they got mollywopped. They just couldn't handle what was going on. And not taking nothing from them, they just weren't properly prepared for the environment that they were entering into. Hell, bro, it was a snake over that jump. One was the Mombasa, which was like a fucking 12+ foot long king snake that would attack and bite your ass all the way down to some shit. It was big as a quarter. If it was coiled up, if it bit you, your ass was out of there. The environment was totally hostile. Totally hostile. It wasn't an environment meant for or conducive to human survival. It was a very hostile environment. And that's without the fighting. That's without the war. But shit, I'm rambling. It's early in the morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I'm not going back to sleep. PTSD, a motherfucker. That C-Ram saved my life, family. That shit saved my life, man. I've never been more thankful for a piece of equipment because my young dumbass had no clue what the fuck to do. No training, no nothing. Straight froze up, just like on the movies. Oh no. Later on, after I got a little bit of experience under my belt, I could literally time the mortars and where they were going. I was damn near like the locals. Oh yeah, that ain't about nothing. And I would watch everyone else duck down and take cover or run to the hardened structures. Hell, I saw one fucking lieutenant push his goddamn push his privates out the way and dive into the fucking bunker. I saw one motherfucker, this nigga no, I saw one individual lose their weapon on accident because they dropped it when they threw it because it was slowing them down. And the whole time I'm standing there looking like, it's not that serious. I'd gotten that used to the environment. Straight up, I'd gotten that used to it. I could call whatever hose was gonna land, you know what I'm saying? And went from being like, oh my God, get down to, that ain't us. That's got somebody in it, somebody else's name on it. It was a weird experience, man. Very weird. Prolonged war and prolonged suffering for that goddamn long. Oh shit, salute broken, my bad, homie. Just saying you, bro. Just saying it. Well, I'll do a few more of these. I wanted to do something else, but then when I pulled it up, I saw the C-Ram saved me. Like we all want to be the heroes of our stories, but the reality of it is we're not. We're not. Any motherfucker that won't give you the real, just know they lying, bro. Ain't no way you the man every time. It's just not. It's not. I had one coworker. The shit, when the shrapnel hit him, it shredded him up so bad his blood still came out blue. You feel me? And my dumb ass was standing right there, right fucking there when the round shit landed. So I know goddamn well, we all can't be the motherfucking man or the hero, man. I've seen people who were real heroes catch that fade and then they ain't speak and talk no more. They were gone. So I'm gonna give you the real. My L's and my and my wins. Salute Passport OG. But I got plenty of war stories for days. I ain't even got on my OCNs yet. Other country nationals, my Eastern Europeans that were there. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole other day. But I will say this: they have more love for you than the average white American ever will, because they see you as being the hero in their country. But anyway, I messed up last night and I didn't do the story time like I said I would, so I wanted to go ahead and get it in. First thing in the morning, I gotta prep. Y'all brothers be easy, and I'll probably come back with something else. Peace.